enjoying another morning without the overhang. Oh, just the greatest. So this morning I woke up to the dogs barking like crazy, and I thought that I overslept because the concrete guy said they're coming at 9. I was like, oh my God, did I sleep until 9? I have not been doing it while I've been here. I've been usually waking up at 7. Turns out they got here at 7. Which is so crazy. They're loading up concrete, like they're not being loud yet or anything, but man, these guys are insane. Such hard workers. So I think the plan is they're gonna get out the rest of the concrete, like all the concrete's gonna be gone today. And then I think if they're available, I'm gonna have them come back on Saturday to get rid of everything else. We're just ripping out everything pretty much. And they can actually peel the grass back and like level everything out. And then I think they can put it back. And Mary Margaret comes in today around noon, which I'm super excited for. I've had videos that I wanted to film while I'm here, but I don't really have a tripod or anything, so genuinely having her help is going to be so amazing, even though me and my dad are leaving in 2 days. I did not plan well, but that's okay. The light that streams in the entryway in the morning is incredible. I truly live for it. Okay, so my dad painted this ceiling yesterday. He did 1 coat so far and 1 coat of primer. It looks like it needs more. For sure it needs another coat. I actually did like the wood in the bedrooms, but having it white, it just makes it feel so much cleaner. It's really nice. I know some of you guys aren't fans, but I don't know if you can see that, but it's great. I made up this bed for Mary Margaret last night, cleaned the sheets and everything. I even got a little towel on there. I'm trying to practice my don't jump on that. You can get on this one. My dad slept in this bed last night, but don't worry, I'm not gonna make my friend and my dad share a bedroom. We're trying to get this finished painted so that my dad can just sleep in here again. I should get these sheets getting washed as well. Like, might as well do that. Suddenly there's wood all up on this glass. I believe because they're ripping up concrete, it's to protect the glass, potentially. Something like that. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just getting to work here on some stuff this Monday morning, and I'll take the dogs for a walk pretty soon. I wanted to work out outside before they came. Like, I thought they were gonna come at 9, but now they're here. Can't do that, but beautiful noise. Do not. Don't you just love the mountains here? So incredible. Trying to give them a nice long outing today, because once we get back to the house, they're both gonna just kind of hide in a corner because the noise is definitely, it's even like kind of a lot for me. It gets pretty loud. They're close to the windows right now, or the sliding doors, so hopefully when we get back they're a little more away from that. But I'm having a nice walk this morning. I actually ran into my real estate agent and just like some other neighbors. It's so awesome that it's such a nice neighborhood and a lot of people know each other and everyone is so friendly. It's amazing. My neighbors are some of the nicest people I've ever met. It's so different than in Seattle. People talk about the Seattle freeze, and yes, there is a large part of it that is totally real. I think a lot of it has to do with the weather. I think when it's sunny, people are happy and friendly, and I see that in Seattle. And when it's rainy, people are cold and closed off. And here it's always sunny and people are so happy. If you're wondering, is the Seattle freeze real? To an extent, it definitely is. Teddy is being so cute. Hi. I never see him roll over like this. It's so cute. Hello. And look at that. Another house for sale. I hate this like black lava rock. I gotta say, it's really weird, but looks like a pretty solid house. I'm obsessed with looking at concrete pads now that we're getting some, and I'm like, ooh, those look new. But yeah. What's with the rock? This is a butterfly like mine, but I love these accent walls they added with some landscaping in front. Looks so good. Time to pay the mortgages. Shelby and I own our 2 houses together, but I guess I'm the one kind of responsible for just going in and paying the mortgages. For the Seattle one, more obviously because I'm the one living there. But for this one, I feel like it's just kind of become me because I've just already been doing it with the other one. So it kind of feels like we're a married couple. I'm the one doing the finances, but Shelby does a lot too. That's not to say she doesn't. She does. But yeah, paying 2 mortgages. This is such a weird feeling. So the mortgage on my Seattle house right now is $4,700 a month. And I hate that it costs that much. It used to be $4,400, and then property taxes went up on it like a lot, an extra $300 a month. So that's pretty crazy. I really dislike that, and I want to refinance that house soon. I get $2,100 a month of rental income for that. So I pay out of pocket like $2,500-ish, $2,600-ish is it? Something like that, which is still just like more than I want to be paying out of pocket, especially since I travel a lot when there's not COVID and stuff, or like right now I'm not at my house at all. I'm in Palm Springs. So that one is annoying, and I want to get that down. That's a big goal for me. I'm going to do a whole video on my main channel, like financial goals for 2021. I think it's a good thing to think about. And then for this house, the mortgage is $3,000 a month. A lot less. It's because we put a really big down payment on this house. Yeah, that feels a lot better. But it sucks to even be paying this mortgage because we do want it to be a rental income. Like the goal with this one is for the rental income to be paying the mortgage. So I don't want to have to pay this mortgage for long because $7,700 right now is like a lot. Plus Shelby's rent in LA, I think is like $2,500 a month. Our expenses right now are like $10,000 a month in a mortgage slash her rent, then minus the $2,000. So it's like $8,000 a month, which is a lot. We can afford it, so it's okay, but I would much rather get it so low. Like it's $8,000 right now, but by maybe 6 months from now, I want it to be down to $4,500. So Shelby's $2,500 of rental income, and then just my $2,000-ish of my mortgage in Seattle, or our mortgage. So I want to cut it down a lot. I will definitely be making a video on how I plan to do that, but right now I'm just gonna pay this. Paying a mortgage is super easy though, because when you buy a house, like a lender gives you your loan and then it gets sold to a different third party. In Seattle, it happened to go to Chase Bank. I already do banking with them. So I love how I already know that interface. It's really handy. But then for this other house, it's Homebridge. I don't know Homebridge. I hate logging into it. The interface is weird, but paying a mortgage is really, really simple. You just do it through an online portal. Just some of them are different. So that's what that's like, in case you were wondering. It's just like paying rent, basically. I think they just are doing a trip to the dump or wherever you take the concrete. There's a lot more ripped up. All they have left is like this panel right here, and then picking it all up and hauling it out, which is also a huge pain in the ass, I'm sure. Brr, okay, it is 63 degrees in here. What the heck? I'm turning the heat on. I am so cold. Could go with like 70. Okay, since the concrete is all ripped up, I just laid this yoga mat down. It is really dusty and dirty. It gets so dusty from that concrete, and this isn't like the most ideal workout setting, but you know what? It can absolutely work. All right, so I'm actually getting ready today because I just have not been feeling myself lately. I have these clips just basically hating on every little part about me. I'm not gonna upload them, that's just depressing. It is, but you know, sometimes when you just get in those like self-hatred modes, it happens. Does it happen to you guys? Or do you always love yourself? Because sometimes it's hard. For me especially, like when I have to watch myself back, I'm like, God, I'm so annoying. My voice is so annoying. Every thought that I have is so annoying. My face is annoying. I am just the worst. Like that's what happens when you're a vlogger. I think it's natural though, I really do, and I just have to talk myself off of a ledge, basically. You know, with the housework and everything, I haven't really been getting ready at all or taking care of myself. I mean, the first 15 days that we were here, we were like ordering pizza every night. We're getting like Starbucks for breakfast. I don't look good, like physique wise as well, so I'm turning things around. It just so happens to be on the start of the new year. This isn't some like new year, new me kind of thing. I've just been meaning to to do this for a while, and I finally feel like at home enough here that I can actually be productive and get in my routines, be healthy, work out, all those things, get ready a little bit more. And so that's why I'm getting ready today, and hopefully it makes me feel a little bit better, because I seriously have not been feeling good about that. Also, Mary Margaret flies in, and I can check her flight. Did you guys know if you have someone's flight number, which I have, you can just Google the flight number and then it shows where they are in the air? I bet a lot of you guys know that, but if you didn't know, now you know. It's really handy. All right, here we go. It's departed. It was delayed by 38 minutes. Maybe it doesn't show, does it not? Okay, live tracker map. Oh, it does show. This is pretty cool. Flightstats.com. So right now, she's right over Northern California. It's so funny to think she's in the air, just right over that area right now. I'm so excited for her to get here because she's never been to Palm Springs, and it's just such a cool place. I think when people come here, it's unlike anywhere else. I swear to you it is. And people are like, whoa, this feels like a movie. Like, that's how Vanessa, my sister, felt with all the architecture and stuff. She was like, wow, this place is really cool, and the mountains and everything. I'm just so excited for her to get here and see her reaction on what she thinks about Palm Springs and the desert. I think when I pick her up, maybe I'll like drive her around. We can see downtown. And update on the eyelash extensions. They're all gone for my left eye. Your left eye usually produces like more tears and stuff. There's more nerve endings, I was told. So I'm not surprised that the ones on the left are all gone now, but there's still some stupid little hanger-oners here. There's like 1, 2, 3 of them. If only it were that easy, then I would look like this every day. But it's like an hour later now. Please don't be an actual icicle. What the heck? Do you see this? What the heck? This is definitely going to be interesting. I am officially extremely impressed with the Ninja. This thing really works. The texture looks not quite as good as a Vitamix. No, well, it is a good texture. I just put lip stuff on. I kind of want to drink this smoothie like a Kardashian and be like, I need to clean, get things cleaned up a bit. Well, it looks like Mary Margaret just landed. I bet you she will text me any second now saying that she landed. I should head out the door because she just packed a carry-on. And you guys, you can like hop out of the Palm Springs airport so quickly. It's such a small airport. So I don't want to keep her waiting. So let's go. I say we bring Cowboy, shall we? There she is. Pointy, guess who is here?
Oh my gosh, did you bring him?
We're driving up to downtown and I'm showing Mary Margaret. This is the art museum.
Is it open?
I don't think it's open.
Oh.
No, I don't think it is.
Darn.
Things in California are way more shut down than in Seattle.
Really?
Like, can you guys eat at restaurants outside?
In Seattle, yeah.
Yeah, we can't do that here. Like, nothing.
Whoa.
You can only do takeout. Retail stores are open. Pretty much most stuff is really closed. I'm actually about to stop by the bank and get a cashier's check so I can pay those wonderfully hardworking men that have been ripping up all that concrete. It was taking the overhang out and ripping up all the concrete is $5,500. Money well spent, because I could never do that. That would take me my whole lifetime to try and do, I think. And then next, we're gonna get all the pool equipment out of the pit because it's unsafe and I don't think we can rent with that, so we have to do that. We need some new pool equipment, we need a new pool light, we need a new gas line and electrical, we need like all this stuff. So I just got the estimate from my pool guy because I really had no idea how much all of this would cost. You know what I was thinking? I was freaked out by the very first contractor that came to our house. When he saw our pool pit, he was like, man, that's gonna be like $35,000 to do all that. But we already have the concrete ripped up for $5,000. Now my pool guy, he can do new heater for pool, automated system for pool, including Wi-Fi systems you can control with your cell, new variable speed pump, new pool light, pool skimmer, automatically filling for your pool. All equipment is from Pentair, labor, electrical, electrical, plumbing, and gas line and pool equipment out of pit, all for $12,350. That includes a lot of new equipment and a lot of labor for like the gas, electrical, and plumbing and all that stuff. I didn't know how much it would cost, but it's not that crazy $35,000 amount that one guy said, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Our pool guy, he is so on it. He's like, let's get it done. I wasn't even that eager, and now he's the one being like, okay, here's a concrete guy. Like, Raphael, you are the best. You are making it happen. You're making it so much easier on me. And I'm sure he wants the work anyways, and we need to get it done. And so we're gonna be getting like a pool heater and all this stuff done so much sooner than I thought. So we can actually jump in the pool and it's not a polar plunge.
That makes me so excited.
Right?
Yes.
Cheers. I wouldn't expect a beer to be what we're cheersing, but cheers to Palm Springs. Cheers. Update out here. Things are even more ripped up. They're saving some of this concrete to fill in the pool pit. What do you think, huh? I just made this again. I made this yesterday as well, but it's tomato, lettuce, avocado on a piece of toast. And I'm telling you, it's like so healthy. It might qualify as just a snack. I wouldn't call it like a meal, but if you want to be healthy, but you're like, I don't really want a salad, getting bored of salads, like this is nice. It's very noisy in the house. This is like kind of a quiet corner, but there's a lot going on. But I came home from picking up Mary Margaret, and Raphael, our pool guy, came over. Basically let me know like if we want to do the stuff that he estimated he could get going on it this week. We would have a heated pool and all the pool equipment out of the pool pit by this weekend. If we wanted to do that sooner, he said to let me know tonight. So I'm gonna FaceTime Shelby and see what she thinks. I wanted the pool to be heated by mid-February when my friends are coming to hang out here. That would certainly be a nice touch.
My couch.
What's up there? Raphael, the pool guy, came by today. He gave me an estimate for getting out all the pool equipment, doing a new heater, running the lines, all the labor for it, all of that. Do you have a guess what you think that would all cost?
Like 10.
Wow, you were like on the money. 11.
Oh.
So here's the thing. He said if we let him know by tonight, they can do it this week, and it only takes like 2 days to do. We would have a heated pool by this weekend.
Oh my god, let's do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll text him that we want to do it then.
Wow, then I'll finally jump in the pool.
You have to jump in it once while it's cold. Come on. I'll do it with you.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's safe to say this whole house is being torn apart. So my dad just did this. What the heck? I did not realize he was doing this, but hey, it's awesome. It's kind of creepy seeing all these wires exposed. Doesn't it make you feel like it's unsafe or something? Apparently it's not. Apparently it's okay. Is it heavy? Oh my god. Oh, you're putting it on the dolly?
Yeah. Here, I'll hand it down to you.
My god, it's put together. So one of the issues with like this configuration of the kitchen was we wanted to move the oven, but the gas line was in the way, and I didn't understand what anyone was talking about when they said that. There's so many things that just fly over my head. I can actually show you guys what he means when it's like, you can't move the stove over, the gas line's in the way. This is the gas line and it's physically in the way. But what we're gonna do, I think, is take that out and run a gas line from up here, because the ones...
Actually, you'll just leave it, cut it off there and leave it in the ground. You can see it
Yep,
out
there's
the window.
gas meter right there. Yeah, we learned from Oscar today, any of these lines being run underground, I mean, there's earthquakes in California and things, like if it got messed up and it down by the slab, it's impossible to get. So while we have everything ripped up, we might as well stop that one and run ones from up here where you can like control it, if that makes sense. This has all been a lot of learning for me as well, but visually being able to see it now, it's so interesting. And being a real estate agent going forward, when people talk about this kind of stuff, I'm actually gonna be able to know what they're talking about. It's great. And hopefully you watching this now, you get it too. The sun just went over the mountains, but guys, it's so nice getting to sit in my womb chair and see the mountains. Isn't that incredible? Before, the overhang just completely blocked everything. Me and Shelby, can you believe we put an offer in on this house, which is like such a fixer? Could you imagine? Like, we're stressed out with what we have right now and it's like not that bad. Could you imagine if we would have ended up with that?
I cannot.
It'll be a cool house when it's done though, because it's their view. It doesn't have power lines. That's what's so cool about that. That's why we liked that house. And then we learned to just live with power lines. We're like, you know what? It's not that bad.
Look past the power line.
You do though too, you do. And then if anyone complains about it, I go, do you have $1 million? Do you want to give me $1 million to buy a house without power lines? I didn't think so. So we're gonna live with the power lines. I am attempting to brush Oliver's teeth. What? Don't put your ears down. Are you okay? Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Oh, there we go. Good boy though. Yeah. Good night.